Welcome to the Journey of Love and Light. This is your 2023 general reading, Scorpio. Scorpio, I hope that you are well as you come to this reading. I have laid out the cards, one for each month, first quarter, second quarter, third quarter, and fourth quarter. We'll go through the cards and talk about the energies for those months. If this resonates with you, if you feel that this is your channel, please don't forget to subscribe to the channel, and please like this video. It helps more people see it. It helps the algorithm recognize that it might be valuable for others, so I appreciate that. So just getting started, my dear Scorpio, we have travel right out of the box. So I don't know if you already are aware of the need to travel right after the new year, or if you are already maybe traveling right now and you're going to be heading back home after the new year. But one of the other things that I'm sensing about this card is it could be not just related to you traveling. If you're not traveling, there is what I'm sensing. You feel like that the door is closed, like that you are not able to find your way, or that you're being blocked, or that you're stuck. Just know that in January that door is going to open wide for you, and you're going to be welcomed like a guest in this new place, experience, energy that you are hoping to move towards in January. So that looks good, Scorpio, starting out. And then the next card out for February is the Lover's card, and this talks about choices, choosing, between different situations and or, relationships. And doesn't always have to be a romantic relationship. It can be business relationships, family relationships. But what I'm sensing is that there's going to, somehow you're going to reach an understanding in February between someone else where, maybe it even requires a third party to help you see the light, is what I'm hearing. And it's more that they're going to be able to mediate, the situation, the conversation between you and your partners, you and your, the person that, is coming to mind as you hear about this. And, or like I said, it's about choices, and you may need someone's assistance to help you, know whether or not, you're making a good choice in February. So Scorpio, the card that came out for March is the Time Machine, and it's a 3 card. And what this card reminds me of is that it's going to, things are going to progress very quickly. By the time, March rolls around, January, February, March is going to just seem to have just flown by, and you're going to almost can't even believe that you are already, towards the end of March. But you're going to be definitely traveling in, again, this whole travel theme. You're going to be traveling in the direction of, something or somewhere that you want to go, where you want to be, who you want to be with, what you want to become, for yourself even. And then the first card out for April here is the letting go card. And again, it's like I see these choices that you have here. It reminds me of that game show back in the day of, let's make a deal, where it's behind door number 1, door number 2, or door number 3. And what I'm sensing is that you might be trying too hard to go in one direction, because that one, it feels like is the easiest path. But the fact that these loyal friends, or you see these dogs, loyal friends, it reminds me of dogs, they're trying to keep you from going that way. I feel like that maybe this advisor here, this person that's going to help you, make your choice, they're the ones that are trying to help you see that just because it seems like it's the easiest path, it might not be the one for you, that there might be something better behind door number 2, is what I'm hearing here. So the thing is you have to go into the month of April with this ability to let go of your preconceived ideas about the only way for something to happen. Open up your mind to the unlimited possibilities. Put out there what it is that you want to have in this life. Like if it's if it's a car, you could say, I need a new car. But like, say for instance, you say, I just want to get, that beater down the street, and if I just have that, that's enough. Well, you might not be even given that beater down the street, because if you're limiting yourself to that, and that's not what you're supposed to have, that you're supposed to have something greater than that, then the universe can't give you what's greater if you're only open to receiving that, like lesser than value than you deserve. So be open to receiving even more than you might imagine, and don't limit yourself to what you think is possible. In the month of May, and this seems really important, Scorpio, because Spirit really made me talk about this a lot. So if somebody, this message is for somebody, and somebody who hears this needs to know that the way you're trying to go is not the way to go, that there's other options and other opportunities, and you might need to ask the help of your loyal friends or someone that you can, trust for advice. Because I see the next card coming out for the month of May is the Ten of Earth. And this talks about, really having, a lot of wealth, a lot of prosperity, stability, like legacy wealth almost. But what I'm sensing is maybe this person that you are supposed to be getting guidance from is someone that has what you are hoping to get. Like, so if you're trying to get to be, a wealthy entrepreneur, $1 million maker, then you need to be trying to talk to someone that is $1 million maker. That's the advice that you need to be following as to what kind of advice that they're offering. Don't listen to the advice of divorced people about how to have a good marriage. They're clearly, that's, you've got a problem. They haven't figured it out for themselves yet. Maybe they will, but, in that time they haven't. So I would say that just know that to, get your wisdom in a place where it's warranted. And then also, if this is about money, it's what I'm sensing is in the month of May you're going to have plenty. So like if you've been concerned about it, and here's this loyal friend coming up again. I just feel like that there, and maybe even this loyal friend has helped you get to this place where you are feeling secure. Also, what I'm hearing is there's somebody's grandfather is here, and they have like a message for you. For somebody, there's this message is for somebody from their grandfather, and their grandfather is saying, I love you to the moon and back. No matter where you roam, you can make this place or that place home. Okay, so I don't know who that was for, or what it was for. Maybe it's about this place, maybe it's I don't know. But just know that's what somebody's grandfather that's passed over is sharing with you. And then for the month of June, there is going to be the energy of gratitude, the energy of, Spirit just really, filling up your cup, filling up your mind, just giving you all that you need to really progress in this journey. And you're feeling really grateful for probably for the advice that you've gotten, for the ultimately the choice that you made, especially if you've made a choice that's contrary to what you would typically choose, Scorpio. I'm sensing that you're going to be like really rewarded, and you're going to see a lot of beauty come out of that situation. And going into July, I see here this Four of Intention card. And it says taking steps. And what I sense about this card is that, you're going through your own ascension, your own evolution, your own, rise to fame. Is what I'm sensing. That's the words that came to me. And so in July, you're going to begin taking the steps that you need to get involved in whatever establishment that you need to engage with in order to, progress forward in, whatever it is that you're hoping. Like if you're trying to get involved in a volunteer thing, or if you're trying to get into a college, or if you're trying to get into, some sort of skills or acting or something like that, it's like in July, you're going to, be taking steps towards, making those connections. And by August, I sense that you're going to have some sort of a partnership come into play that is really helping you fuel your dreams, fuel the things that you're trying to achieve as you're taking these steps. But I do see that they're going to help you, they're going to help you plan and make, choices about how you continue to speed up your progression in the month of August. So I see like kind of the hot months, getting hot in terms of, you making moves, Scorpio. And then at the end of September, or by September, not necessarily the end of September, but in September timeframe, this Is What It Is card is coming out. And what this is reminding me of is, again, it's like whatever door you chose, and whatever door was open for you, and that you chose to go through, and that has caused you to continue to like make steps in a new direction, that is what is, you know, basically behind the door. So you know, if so, like whatever you're planning for, is as long as you're making progress towards it and you're making steps to go towards it, that then this door here, and this Is What It is going to open up, and you're going to have a victory, is what I'm hearing. You're going to have a victory related to whatever it is that you have chosen. Like if it's a love, if it's a new business, if it's a new gig or something. And actually going into the month of October, I think this is going to help clarify it. In October, there is going to be some sort of a contract. Some sort of a, you know, some sort of a legal matter, some sort of a kind of a, not just a handshake agreement, but something that's been written down, maybe even in the stars or in your Akashic records, that it says that, you know, now is the time for you to, you know, move forward in this endeavor. So like if you wanted a movie contract, or a, you know, a new house, you know, signing the dotted line on a new house, or a new job, you know, starting a new job, or getting new customers in the door, you know, all that's going to be happening in the month of October. And then, you know, Scorpio, you know, you are a water sign, and here's your energy right here, is the Queen of Water. And it says that in the month of November, I feel like that what I'm sensing from this card is like, you know, you're going to be sitting pretty. You're going to, you know, feel stable. You're going to have, you know, all your ducks in a row. Your plan is going to be being executed, and, you know, you're going to have fulfillment. Like your cup will be full. But you'll also be really starting to tune into, you know, your intuition, and really having to make moves based on kind of your feelings about things versus, you know, see you're wearing your heart on your sleeve here, you know, your feelings about things versus necessarily logic. So you have to really trust your intuition in the month of November, because as you're closing out the year, it's funny, here is your cup here in this photo, like, you know, in November, confirming that, you know, the energy that you're bringing is really, you know, it's like, you know, it's on point, like you're bossing up in the month of November. And this cup here, the single cup here, is further confirmed by the month of December, the great and full cup here, that says basically complete stability, emotional happiness, fulfillment, you know, all your needs being met, and, you know, like magic happening in your life and in your career. So I see, you know, Scorpio, 2023 is going to be a great year for you. So you should make sure, save this video, come back and look at it, see what's happening, you know, throughout the year, and see if it's, you know, really aligning with your truth. Man, I wish I was Scorpio almost. Looks like you're going to be having a really interesting and exciting year. A lot of you creating and co-creating with the universe through your choices as the year progresses. So Scorpio, I hope this was useful for you. If it was, again, please like, share, and subscribe to this channel. I wish you nothing but the best on your journey of love and light, peace, and blessings.